What's going on, everyone? This is take 2 of the Sticks and Beers podcast with your boy, Bobby D, Greg Malfeasy, Tyler Hickey.
How you doing?
By what I mean by take
Joey.
2.
Sorry, that was just a little Joey to start it off. I don't know.
I've been doing this actually for a while.
He has actually been doing it for a while. Take 2. For some reason, we were recording previously tonight, and we lost power in the basement.
We were so hot, we shut the power off.
Basically. There's just too much energy coming from over here.
That electric factory.
Something shut off, and we lost everything. So we're about a half hour in, and now we got to restart, guys. So, yeah. We might have a bit faster. I don't know. We might lose track of what we were talking about from earlier, but we're just going to whim it again. Basically, that's our brand.
Yep. Live each moment like it's your last, Bob.
Yep.
So you never know when you can't get back on the air.
Let me recap our intro from take 1. Guys, check out our interview with Sean Rourke from NHL.com. He's one of the head guys. He's the director of editorial at NHL.com. I interviewed him on Wednesday, July 11th, I think. Today's the 13th.
Yeah, Friday the 13th.
Yp. So go check out that interview. We talked off-season moves and paired them with summer beers. It's a great interview. Sean Rourke, NHL.com. Also go check out his podcast, Metal Misconduct. It is a really cool podcast. I've been checking it out since Wednesday. Give it a listen.
He's a gem. He's just a flat-out gem. Period.
He was an absolute beauty. Awesome.
Threw me off guard, too, when he started bringing up the metal in the podcast, and I was like, holy.
Can you imagine my face?
Exactly. Like Bob's sitting there like,
I was like, oh,
yes,
this is Bob's guy right now.
Keep it coming. Unreal.
Number 2, Coach Tony's Hot Sauce. Thank you guys for everything that you do, sponsoring the Sticks and Beers podcast. We appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Visit them at cthotsauce.com. That is cthotsauce.com. You guys can get them at all your local grocers. You guys know the drill. Tyler, you got an ad read for them?
Yeah. Wegmans, Tops, local places. It's perfect for cookouts, year-round parties. Just heat and eat. We're also doing the little promotion. Like and review us on iTunes. If you are selected, then you will be getting a little Coach Tony's gift basket. You got your Meat Hot, Coach Tony's, your Buffalo, maybe one more thing in there. But like and review us. Also, a little shout out to them. They're gonna be part of the Rovers Morning Glory Fest out in Cleveland. Yeah, I suck. I know. Just stop laughing. This is a known fact.
It's take 2. It's fine.
It's take 2. I think I would get better at it, but I'm not. I suck. But yeah, they're going to more.
Big props to them. Yeah. Rovers Morning Glory.
Rovers Morning
Big props
Glory.
to them.
Those R's are tricky. Yeah, they're doing some little garbage plate thing. They got selected. Big for them. Hopefully they get a lot of business from this. But yeah, try them out, boys and girls. They're great.
So good.
And just like the first segue that I had from the first segment, you know what goes great with Coach Tony's Hot Sauce?
What?
Chicken wing dip? You know what? That would be beer, guys.
Whoa.
That's the other half of the podcast that we're doing. Sticks and then beers. Tonight we are already drinking, because it's take 2, Kona Brewing Company. I believe it's from Hawaii.
See, it feels like it should be, even if it's not. I think you're right, though.
I believe it is.
Portland, Oregon.
Never mind.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, there's Kona, Hawaii.
No, it's definitely Kona.
There's 3. They bottle at 3 different locations.
Okay.
Portland, Oregon, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and Kona, Hawaii.
I'd be willing to bet we're drinking stuff from Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
I want to think it's from Kona, Hawaii, though,
yes.
So just let me stew
But either way, guys, the mothership of Kona Brewing from Hawaii. We got 4 different beers over here. We got the Fire Rock Pale Ale. We have the Longboard Island Lager, the Big Wave Golden Ale, and then the Castaway IPA. So Kona Brewing Company, that's what we're drinking on the podcast tonight. We're talking hockey, beer. Y'all know the drill. Tonight on the podcast, we're going to be recapping the offseason a bit. Summer trades, summer signings, re-signings, new signings, coaches going somewhere, management going somewhere. You never know. We're going to be doing one big signing each and an underrated signing or transaction movement each. Because if we all did a lot, we'd be here all night, and we don't want to take up your time. After that, we're going to be doing Beauts and Bums. Haven't done that in a bit.
Hot minute.
Hot minute.
Hot minute.
Can I say our best segment?
one of them. I would say
mean,
that
I
and
don't
the
know.
power rankings. I think are which we're going to be bringing back.
Trivia's pretty far up
Heavy.
there. Don't sleep
Oh.
on trivia segment.
I love
That's
my
true.
good trivia.
But
That is really fun.
is Beauts and Bums, is that in the category of like fallback Friday now situation? Like it's
Flashback
been a
Friday.
while.
I would agree. Yes.
Like
Yes.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know what the
I don't
actual
think we have
cutoff
done
is.
a Beauts and Bums segment since before Kyle joined
I
as
would
a
have
contributor
said,
to
like,
the podcast.
Christmas time.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
it's back, baby.
Kyle
It's
started right
back.
around the
Back.
trade deadline, which was the end of March,
Back and better than ever.
just like the Hess truck. So we're gonna be doing Beauts and Bums. We're gonna be doing one bum, one butte each.
Don't do that in the mic.
But to see our full list, go to sticksandbeers.com. Tyler himself,
Slaying.
our main blogger.
Yes, I can write somewhat better than I can speak. So
Yes.
Clearly.
Check it out.
I
Because
can
someone
write.
someone is checking it for him. We have an editor.
Yes.
Tyler's got an editor, a personal
Yep.
editor.
Yeah.
So
She's smart.
Tyler's going to be
That's some
compiling
tea.
a full list of Beauts and Bums. Go to sticksandbeers.com to our blog posts. Check that out. We also have other contributors in our blog section, a.k.a. Lobo, who does all of our designing. If you guys want a shirt, DM us on Twitter or Instagram. Sticks and Beers on the front, and it's got our new logo on the back.
Clean. Clean.
We
they
are
look.
all out of our first batch, but if you guys want a shirt, I know I've gotten a lot of personal messages that said people want shirts.
Uh,
We're here for you guys. If you guys want a shirt, let us know,
So
and,
is-
and we'll get a new inventory going.
yeah, just a little personal note on that Google spreadsheet that I sent out. I created a tab where we can chronicle who wants shirts and what sizes.
Okay, cool. So
Give,
if you
the,
guys,
give the people what they want, you know?
either way, if you guys want shirts, let us know, and we'll get going on that so we can get you guys some shirts before the start of the season. With that being said, guys, we introed, we agenda'd, we sponsored. What is there to do? Now to talk about the off-season moves. Like I said,
Off-season content.
a big move, underrated move. Tyler, we'll start you off. Take two. Action.
I'm actually changing mine from last time.
Oh,
so.
oh,
Come on.
Brand new
Yeah.
epi. Brand new epi.
All right, well, I'm gonna keep
Why
it the
not,
same.
right?
Nikita Kucherov signed his 8-year extension, 9.5 million cap hit. He got the money he deserves now. He kind of got screwed on his RFA coming out of his entry level last time. He only had a 4.7 cap hit, and Woody had 100 this year, and he had 90 something last year. Points, completely underpaid, one of the best contracts in the league.
Even still is a really good
Yes.
contract.
The third highest paid winger in terms of cap hit behind Kane and Ovechkin. But the biggest thing for this is it gives them certainty going forward with their cap structure. And if they want to fit in Eric Carlson, now they have a better idea how their cap is going to look next year. They also re-signed McDonough and JT Miller, big contracts. So you look like you're going to say something. Just say it.
Well, I'm curious. What do you think about Cooch being the third highest paid winger in the league now?
Like,
Could you
is he-
justify him being the highest paid?
I mean, where Kane was when he got paid, and where Ovi was where he got
When
paid.
he got paid?
And then, Ovi was, 2009? So it's completely different cap breakdown. And then Kane
But
was...
Ovi and Kane would have been a higher percentage of their team's cap, though, right?
Potentially. Yeah, definitely higher percent. I mean,
Well, I guess
they
it's higher
both-
cap hit and higher
Yeah.
percent.
But back then when the cap was lower, it was even higher percent. But state income tax, 0.
Big play.
You know,
I just think that's
He gets his
interesting. I
money,
guess. So you think he fell in line, though? He fell where he should have.
yeah, he's at the. Both of those guys were the first overall draft picks, so they have the profile. Him only being a second rounder. I mean, obviously he's a great player, but he doesn't have the profile of being that
Yeah, that
big-
plays.
big name player.
That does play into it for sure. That's interesting,
And,
though.
I mean, we're gonna get another 90 points next year probably. Same team's coming back for Tampa Bay.
In his
Oh,
sleep.
He could get another 100 points.
Literally in his sleep is 90 points. Yeah.
And he's 25, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that's a great deal instead of being 2 years away from being a UFA to get him signed again, and it's a better contract.
Yeah.
Hopefully they trade for Carlson.
Yeah. Sure
Make
shit.
that super team out there. But I think that's all I said last time.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta
Oh
say
no,
about that.
Stevie Y, you're a genius, best GM in the league. Come on our podcast, please.
We'll give you like $10.
I'll throw it on another 10 too.
I'll give you a nice shirt.
$30. Oh, $20 in a shirt.
$20 in a shirt.
A
That's
lot-
a
white people
$1,000
will
value.
do anything for a T-shirt. So if that
This
means
is
him
true.
coming on the podcast, talking to a bunch of buttes,
Free T-shirts are the best thing ever.
Greg, give me a move.
What? Biggest move of the offseason.
Biggest.
The biggest, the boldest. Listen, this is how you know it's bold. I'm a Buffalo Sabres fan. I'm passing up the Ryan O'Reilly trade. Massive deal. That's not the biggest deal of the offseason. The biggest deal of the
What?
offseason is the Canes and the Flams. Dougie
Ooh.
Hamilton, Adam Fox, Michael Furlan for Noah Hannafin and Elias Lindholm.
Well, to be fair, it's I don't think Adam Fox is going to sign in Carolina. So it's going to be Ferland and
Yeah,
Hamilton
he's
for
probably
Atlanta.
going to pull a Will Butcher. That's what the rumors are.
Jimmy
Yeah.
Vesey.
It was basically why he didn't want to sign in Calgary. It was because there's too many good defensemen.
Well, so where does this jerk want to play?
New Jersey.
Jerk.
I think he's good friends with Casey Mills.
So
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
don't toy with my emotions like that. Like
What
Don't
school
get my
does he go
hopes
to?
up.
Doesn't he go to UMD?
He's Harvard.
Harvard?
I want to say he's Ivy League.
Harvard.
No, so therefore he's
Score!
good buddies with Riley Walsh.
Who?
He's
Cares.
Oh, got him.
He was the last cut from the World Junior team. Thank you very much. He's in the Devil system. He's nasty.
We'll see.
Bringing it back to
The middle set's better.
He's
bringing
nasty.
it. In fact, obviously, bringing it back to
Riley Walsh wasn't a number 8 overall pick. Bet you we could do a pull-up.
Casey can do 15 now, by the way.
Can
I
he?
did just see the Instagram video of Risto doing pull-ups with like 245 strapped to his waist. Good God, that
dude,
kid's
he
an
is-
animal.
He's like,
Aminal.
I am the best Rasmus on this team.
He said that?
No, but this is what he's
Physically through his Insta
Oh my!
posts.
How hilarious! If I was Risto, first day of training camp, he walks up to Dolly, shoves him against the wall.
Mushroom slap.
Cratered face.
I'm the I am the Rasmus on this team.
Me, Rasmus.
Rasmus 1, Rasmus 2. Oh,
And
God,
then
that's
he just like throws his head off or something like that and walks away.
hey man.
That's that Luke Cage move. Just a quick slap and it knocks him out.
Yeah.
Jesus, I wish I could do that. Just a little head bop.
Bringing it back to
Sorry.
massive blockbuster deal. Calgary giving up Dougie Hamilton. I'm still stunned about it. Dougie Hamilton, for whatever reason, is getting passed around the league. You know he's
Because he's not
top-
a team player.
He's a nerd.
He likes to go.
he's
to
also a
museums.
top 15 defenseman. So
Yes.
there's that.
Yes.
Noah Hannafin, underrated Rocket, as everybody knows.
Yep. Man Rocket.
Yeah, but underrated Rocket, like flat out underrated.
He's got the tats now,
people don't really
apparently.
recognize yet. Yeah, oh yeah, but he's filthy.
Ladies.
He is a ladies.
He very well could develop into a Dougie Hamilton.
But so that's where you lose me a little bit because
have the
it's like
same numbers.
you just traded
Right.
your Dougie Hamilton to get a maybe Dougie Hamilton.
Dougie
Hamilton and Giordano was such a sick bleeping D pair. I love that as a defensive pair. Hannafin, there's going to be some fall off at least in the short term for sure, but I think that's
Well, they all
a
update
massive
their
deal.
forward core though with Lindholm.
But would you?
Lindholm's a 30-goal scorer.
I was gonna say,
wasn't he?
no.
He was close.
Would you rather have Elias Lindholm or Michael Furland on your team?
They're pretty close to be honest.
Yeah, but
No.
Elias Lindholm is only
Oh,
like
no,
21, 22,
Yeah,
and
but
has been criminally mishandled in that system.
He's 23.
I did this on my last Beauts and Bums
Like I said.
blog post. Ferland fit really well into that top line with Gaudreau and Monahan. He was a 20-goal scorer, and he was cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Lindholm's gonna be a little more skilled, and now with the real deal James Neal there, Lindholm will
Forgot
probably
about
be on
him.
the second. or third
Underrated
line.
signing. Big dick
Yes.
swinging.
So I mean,
I'm sorry, people at home,
brings-
just calling how I see it.
yeah, I mean, just broke my computer.
That's how. Man, that's
It's not. I'm just imitating.
Oh, that was awkward. But I mean, Fergulin's a more grinding out type player, and Lindholm's a little more skilled. So I mean,
Lindholm 45 and 44 the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
2 seasons before that, 39 and 39. He's played at least 70 games in the last 4 years.
yeah, he's
he a
a
winger?
player. He's a 6th overall draft pick.
Is he a
He's
winger?
a winger / center.
He
can
was
play both.
6th overall.
Do you think he's
wow.
going to play right wing with
Fifth.
Johnny Gaudreau
Tyler.
and Monahan?
5th overall.
My bad. 12.
2013.
Oh, 13.
He's a 94 Swedish.
He
Interesting.
could.
He's a righty, right?
I don't know, Greg. Is he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
He could.
If he plays on that first line, he'll put up 60 next year.
Monahan and Gaudreau. But how do you not put real deal James Neal on that line?
Real deal. James Neal plays left wing.
Throw him on the off wing and just let him open up and
Yeah,
take
but he's a
snappers.
depth guy. They need depth. They need scoring depth.
That's what Lindholm's there for. I would personally. I would love to see
He needs some confidence.
at the very least Neal is PP1 with them.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, they both,
At the very
they both
least.
could. And then you just
They
have
both are?
Gio. They both could be.
4-1. You know, you got
Who you edging
Gio,
out?
Gio. No, you got Gio just ripping
Well, I mean,
rockets from up
You got
top.
Gio as the QB.
Yeah. And then you got the 4 of them just wheeling and around.
Or
We got-
Brody.
You got Neal on the half wall on the right side, Johnny behind the net, Sean Monahan in front, and Elias on the left side. I'm a power play specialist. You know what can I say?
I mean,
So that
what
was
about like because I'm trying to think of the defenseman who was always PP1 for Calgary.
Brody.
Brody, thank you, TJ Brody. So you're bumping
So-
him off?
yeah.
I'd bump Gio off over him. No,
Gio's got a bomb.
he does, but he's like a 2-way, more defensive defenseman.
Yeah. Brody has a lot more offensive upside.
Fact, I would think I would see.
If anything, it's
Or
gonna be
maybe-
Noah. It's gonna be Noah
Hannah.
now.
Maybe I was gonna say maybe it's Hannafin. Maybe he just QBing.
Probably
maybe we're
at
just-
this point now.
Yeah.
So let's move on.
Hmm.
Unless you have any closing remarks on the
No, I
trade.
just thought that was a fascinating trade. It's a fascinating trade. A little bit of a gamble. I'm a little eager beaver to see how it works out.
So who do you think wins then?
Calgary.
I hate to say it, but it's kind of contingent on what happens to Fox. If Fox, because Fox is a good prospect right now, so if he actually stays in Carolina and develops, then I would say Carolina. But today, right now, Calgary.
100%.
Calgary.
Especially if it's just an addition that they got James Neal.
Well, so
Who
I'm not
else did-
factoring that in.
who
I
else did
can't
Car-
factor that in.
I know, but like if you think of both teams' moves,
I'm saying just Hannafin and
Lindholm.
Lindholm. Thank you. I'm just going off those two. I get a real hankering for those.
all right. Well, I'm gonna throw a move at you guys, and
right.
I'm gonna have you guys pick and choose whether you think it's my big move or it's my underrated move.
Send it.
Ilya Kovalchuk to the LA Kings.
Like it.
I'm going to go with C, none of the above. I'm going to say that's the overrated move of the offseason.
Nope. Wow. I think it's an underrated move because he's gonna score 32 goals next year.
I'll take that.
6 wings.
You got the over, I got the under.
I'm just throwing 32 out there.
32
So, yeah.
is push, you got over, I got under.
I got 32 and above.
All right, deal.
6
wings.
wings. I think if he could play 82
down?
if he could play 82 games,
Wait,
I'm
do
not
we have
no,
a
I'm
game?
ju-
Okay.
I'm totally basing my estimation.
This is without a games play caveat.
throwing a minimum 75. 32 and
He's not
75
playing-
is even harder.
He's not playing 75 games.
You don't
he's
think
not.
he's going to play 82? That's a weird noise. You just made.
Terrible.
It's like fake chowing over there.
I won't even do it. Well, there you
There
go.
goes
I was
Tyler.
going to say, I won't even do it.
Leave it up to him. I think if he could play
creepy
first
little
line
fuck.
with Anze, first line PP, he's going to bag goals. Just let Anze skate the puck.
All right.
Minimum 60 games played.
5.
65?
Sure.
Deal.
Okay.
Let me write that down. Kovalchuk, 32 goals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so, the real thing is, LA's all in.
They have to be at this point.
Their core is basically all over 30,
Mm-hmm.
and they're hoping for 2, at most 3, more shots at the cup. And then they're just have to tear it all down, and Tyler Toffoli is gonna be there.
Dowdy's going to be there.
too.
Dowdy will sure ship be there. How long's Quick there for?
Well, he still has like 4 more years,
I mean,
but he's 32, and he has injury problems.
yeah, but to me, 32 doesn't scare me as a tendy, and also
It
to me,
does with injury problems. He
but
has
you've got a
foot
number one
issues.
goalie. You get a Pekka Rinne. He's had injury problems, but puts it together for a season, and he can make something happen. I think you got a legit number one D, legit number one goalie, and
Legit number one center.
Well, at least for the time being, Kopitar, obviously.
He's
I mean,
30.
he's
If we're talking
30,
a few years down the road, you never know. But
3 years
still,
from
I
now.
think that feels like the kind of structure that can sort of turn it over and keep figuring it out.
And they got
They don't have a lot of good players right now.
What about your boy Jeff Carter?
Love me some Jeff Carter.
My name's GF. All right, so I'll do my underrated signing then, I guess.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I guess
Right. I'm still writing down the bet. Sorry.
18 years later. Paulie Walnuts going to Las Vegas. Classic.
Holy walnuts.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Where's that nickname come? Sorry, keep going.
This is his Twitter handle. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but where's that nickname come from?
I don't know. I'm not
His
personal
testicles.
life. His personal. I don't know. Awkward. Yeah. Let's cut that out. But
Well, since this is take 2, I'm just going to re-say what I said earlier. You know what this reminds me of, guys? It absolutely reminds me of the worn and torn, battle-worn men's league vet playing on a very young team, but he's smart. Think smarter, not harder. He always goes to the net. He always knows the right spots where to be. Because like I said I didn't say it. I asked Sean in my interview on Wednesday how he sees Paul Stastny, Paulie Walnuts, with Vegas because they're a really quick team in Gerard Gallant's system. And he was saying, well, Winnipeg wasn't the slowest. They were arguably one of the fastest teams in the league too, and Paul Stastny kept right up. So
You play with, like we said before, you play with those players. You're
you
playing
play
with
with
the
the head
Ellers.
first.
You've got something going on. You've got a
Hockey
next
IQ.
level.
Hockey IQ is everything.
Is Paul Stastny ever going to not be an underrated player?
At this point, no.
I think his entire career is just going to be
no,
underrated.
He was overrated or overpaid. I'd say in St. Louis. It's $7 million.
I don't care how much he makes.
Totally.
Nobody was talking about Stastny in that
Ever.
category ever.
He didn't do well.
He's
Yeah,
got
big
over
up.
600 career points.
Yeah, what do you mean he didn't do well? He is the definition of a filthy NHL professional.
And a
He's
great
not
two-way
He
center.
wasn't a $7 million guy though.
I don't care about salary cap.
I do.
I'm talking
important
just
That's why
generally
you'll never win
speaking.
games, Tyler.
Thank you, Bob. Couldn't agree more.
You gotta overpay or underpay. You know, it's not all down to dollars. You're the GM that's just moving assets. You gotta
I mean-
care about some guys. You gotta get some personality
No,
on the
you
ice.
can't- If you're a GM, you can't be
Would
like personal with the guys. gotta
Would
be
you
like,
have said
You
Paul
absolutely have to.
Stastny?
No,
Or else then you're just gonna get a Mike Hoffman on your team and you're gonna tear your team down.
no.
That's exactly
I'll
what you just
beat up
admitted
Mike
right there.
Hoffman in my office.
Okay, lawsuit. That was easy.
It was so easy. See you later.
Would you have said Paul Stastny had 78 points in 82 games in his rookie year? Because I wouldn't have.
I wouldn't have either. That sounds elite to
yeah.
me.
All right, then that was as high as.
Would he have followed it up with 71 points the year after in 66 games for Colorado?
Okay, so after his first 3 years, what was his point totals? More than 60?
Well, next year was lockout, I guess, or he was hurt. No, he must have been hurt. 36 and 45.
What year?
That's not lockout year. That's why I just retracted on that. 0809.
Yeah, it wasn't like how he must have got hurt.
Yeah.
Following year, 79 and 81.
All right, so
Still
after
pretty damn
4
good.
years.
After 4 years.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm talking. That was when he was still in Colorado. I'm just talking about when he was in St. Louis the past
Mother,
4 year, 5
if he's
years.
hit 60 points over 6 times in his career,
That's
and
pretty
nobody
gosh darn
knows
good.
about it, and he's hit 70 points at least 3 times from what I can see,
Yeah, what about St. Louis?
that's
though?
underrated.
What's his
He drops off. That's still an underrated player.
46, 49, 40?
I think that just proves more that St. Louis sucks. And I'm not buying their team at all this year.
Hitchcock, defensive.
I'm
They
not.
didn't
Yeah,
score.
exactly. I'm not buying that system at all.
He had 60 with St. Louis at one point.
Oh, was I looking at
Right
assists?
there.
I was looking at assists then. I'm an idiot. Got me on
Again,
that one.
Or Pims.
You're proving my point. Underrated. I think he's just going to go down as one of those perennially That's a tough word. Perennially
I
underrated
think
players.
it's just perennial.
For now.
But how do you throw the ly ending on there?
Why does there need to be an ly?
Because I can't say he's a perennial underrated. Fuck, can I say that?
Yeah,
You can do whatever you want.
that's mine.
Sorry, my bad.
Jeez Louise, I'm trying to drink my beer.
Yeah.
Perennially, it is a word.
Okay, cool.
You want my underrated?
Yeah. Wait, that wasn't it?
That was Tyler's.
Oh, okay.
So mine's still same as last time. Matt Martin.
Frig off.
Are you real serious about this?
I just like to let it stew for a minute and look at your guys' faces and just. Also, by the way, for the record, Polly Walnuts, I guess, comes from The Sopranos. Didn't know that. Did you know that?
Nope,
Mine
never
for you?
watched a single episode of that show.
Actually, I haven't either.
Underrated, Greg.
What do you mean, hurry up? Who was my underrated transaction?
I don't know.
I don't think you did it yet.
I already forgot it, so I'm going to just go off the cuff. I had one lined up. Oh, you know what mine was? The late, great one. No, that makes him sound dead. The great Connor Sheary.
Oh, right. Yes.
That's who it was. Connor Sheary, the stealth mode signing of the year. Just a cool 25 years old. Or 26, whatever he is. 26. I don't care. A player, this is a thing, okay? They always say couples that cook together stay together.
Sure.
A player that plays with Crosby well stays around. Okay?
Makes sense to me.
Only if he plays with the Crosby play.
No. A player that, maybe I should say a player that can play with Crosby sticks around. He is the next Chris Kunitz.
Yes.
But Chris Kunitz
That is a
wasn't-
and they're both lefties, both left wingers.
But Chris Kunitz
No,
was
no
nobody
buts.
when he didn't play with Crosby though.
Okay, because he didn't win a cup with Anaheim with Getzlaff and Perry.
All right, well that's when he's younger. But.
Okay, well, there's two instances. And he's got two more cups on
And
it,
he didn't play
so
with Gretzky.
saddle that up.
They played with Andy McDonald and Swanee.
Oh, Solani, not like a Hall of Famer or anything like that.
That's a little thing
Not a
called
big
just
deal.
this W flying away.
Laying it down
Take
again.
my fucking computer, dude.
Could you come up with a better comp?
No.
No.
They even kind of look like.
No, but I
Little
I
nuggets,
just
little nuggets
disagree
running around the
with what
wings
you-
out
Big-
there.
big
you're
heads
saying.
out there.
Just because you can play with Crosby, but doesn't mean you're gonna be as good.
Tyler just wants to dispute my point regardless
Yes.
of what it is.
He knows you're right.
Yeah,
He knows you're right.
fucking
He's
nailed
wrong.
it.
Like
Stealth
always.
mode signing for the Sabres. He
Terrible.
immediately became the
He's not
best.
first of all, he's not a signing. It was a trade, dude.
Whatever.
Acquisition.
Acquisition. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stealth mode. He just dropped it. It was a trade, dude. Fuck out of my lawn.
How many points do you
right.
think he's gonna get if he plays with like on the first line?
50.
58.
58.
Yeah.
I'll take you on that. Under.
I'm leaking confidence quickly.
Just open up the balloon.
He just became our best left winger.
Not saying much.
Yeah.
Not saying much because that's our biggest hole still.
Well, you never know. CJ Smith could have a really good training camp.
Fuck, I'd love.
I want that so bad.
Honestly, I would think Olafson's gonna make it over him.
I don't think so.
No.
Olafson's
He
filthy.
needs he
So
needs
does
a year,
CJ.
bro.
The
does CJ.
the Sabres farm right now is just a lot of good, decent players.
Yes.
And
A
no
lot of maybes.
A lot of maybes.
A lot of future potentially
Lot of,
Nick Baptiste
Bailey
and Justin
yeah,
Bailey's.
no,
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you. I was
Which
about to
is-
say the same
Whoa!
thing.
Which is why sometimes to me it's not so worth just absolutely banking on draft picks. Sometimes when you got a shit ton of draft picks, it's better to just trade them to get a bona fide, guaranteed player. Like
I'm
I don't understand why
totally on
Max
board.
Pacioretty hasn't been traded yet to a team that could absolutely jumpstart your rebuild.
I think it's because of the term he wants.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing.
He wants 7
he's going
years.
to Chicago.
He nixed the LA deal. Supposedly, that was rumored.
Really, I didn't hear
'Cause
that.
He wanted like a 7x7.
See, you can't want a 7-year deal when you're 30 years old. I'm sorry,
He's 29.
unless you want to be Dustin Brown.
He's 29.
I don't know when Dustin Brown actually signed his brutal
It
deal,
was
but
like 30.
it's same concept.
Max Pacioretty is the next Patrick Marleau. He's fast. He's almost 6'5". He
I like
bags
that comp.
goals, and he can skate with anyone. He's going to be able to skate until he's almost
And
40.
They kind of look alike too.
Yeah.
Dark hair.
Everyone on the
studs,
radio,
definitely
and
studs.
I agree with it, saying he's the next Patrick Marleau. He's going to be able to play till he's 40. So term is not an issue.
His kind of game ages well, for sure. You're a sniper.
He's a skilled, fast winger. They could play till they're old. I mean, look at Yager.
But I mean, His
That's
projections
an extenuating circumstance
Yes,
of
but
all time.
Mark Recchi-
But I get the point. Right, exactly.
I mean, Patrick Marley got a 3-year deal, and Patrick wants a 7.
Well, Marlo got a
Yeah.
3-year
Marlo
deal
was
when
also
he was
36
I was
when he
gonna
got
say
that.
35 when he got the deal.
Yeah. So I mean, they end at the same time or same age, relative age.
Right.
I mean, you want to pay a guy who's gonna maybe score 20 goals? It's $7 million.
Maybe
He's scoring 30 for the next 4 years.
on a
No.
decent team, yeah.
No.
What?
Put him on a top 15 team, he's going to score 30 goals the next 3 seasons. I guarantee you that.
I want 4 seasons, and that's the bet right there.
I'm not.
Well, you can't make a
unless
bet
we're betting
without
like
a trade.
unless we're betting like 200
Well,
bucks.
It's
I'm not doing a 6-wing 4-year bet. I'm just not.
It's not
I
worth your
hope
time.
I don't
No.
know you by then.
No.
No,
Okay.
out of my life.
Probably won't. I'll probably be cut from Nicebox by then.
Probably.
Well,
Sorry.
either way, over the past couple of days, I don't know if you guys saw, I'm sure you did. Bergevin actually said that we're not re-signing you.
Yes.
Go fuck off. So we're going to trade you. So, like, it's actively being shopped.
Well,
So I'm excited.
It's amazing Bergevin's still alive.
This is true.
Or have a job.
Remarkable. Well, I'm surprised the Montreal just community hasn't killed him yet.
Jeez Louise, Greg. That's
Is
a
that
little
too much?
excessive. Yeah.
This is a family.
I'm strictly going off of how serious Montreal takes their hockey.
Honestly,
true.
And I feel like it's a life or death situation there, and so you're right. I'm going off the end. I'm going off the extremes, but man, that hockey
Yeah.
community scares me. Buffalo is at least a sort of a loving community with hockey. They can love the coaches.
An insufferable community.
Fact, but still loving. Montreal just really seems like a
the
life
big
or death
thing.
situation.
Here's the big thing between the two. When they're both really good, I feel like Buffalo. So if a guy messes up, Buffalo's there to be like, you know what, pal? It's all right.
Fact.
Montreal's like, fuck you. That is my French accent that also sounded Asian.
Yes, and that's how Bergevin winds up.
Yeah.
I won't go there, but you get my drift.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
How was the Castaway IPA? Because I'm out of the
Recommended.
beer
Absolutely recommended.
over the others.
Just a nice 6%er. I've only had the Castaway and now the Big Wave Golden Ale.
Tyler, would you help me
But-
out here?
Castaway, just a nice 6% IPA. Your nice, standard, solid IPA.
Beautiful.
Nothing to go wrong with it.
Well, while we're doing this, I'm going to skip my last acquisition because for the sake of time, let's just move on to our Beauts and Bums.
Okay.
Also, I forgot to talk about it during our intro. We are going to be doing our trivia. What?
Sorry, keep going. I'm just trying to read what the actual time says.
33.
You need glasses.
I
Dude.
thought it said an hour and a half.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no.
wait a minute. No, that doesn't seem
No,
right.
no.
Dude, you need glasses.
I also forgot to say that we're going to be doing trivia, but we have
What's it
renamed
called?
Sobriety Check.
Yeah.
So got a nice little flow there, courtesy of Chris Lobosco. Gave us a few suggestions, and
Lobo.
I like that one. So we're going to be doing that. Tyler is still up
King-
from the last group.
Can we call Lobosco King Lobo?
King Lobo?
Doesn't that just feel like a nickname?
No.
Okay, good talk.
How about Chief Lobo?
I don't know why King Lobo just rolls off the tongue for me.
It's like Lobo.
Sir Lobo.
I mean, I don't know him that well, but he's just Lobo.
Lord Lobo. Sorry. keep
Lord
going.
Lobo.
Lord Lobo. That's,
Yeah,
that's
it sounds like Lord Hobo, but-
Hobo, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
whatever.
There.
Blame
Sorry,
it. It's
don't
okay.
mean to derail.
So we're going to be hitting up Tyler during that trivia time.
Mm-hmm.
Stick around for that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
But he's screwed.
That's what you think.
We're going to be doing Beauts and Bums right now. I'm going to lead it off.
Send it.
Ray Shiro, you're my fucking bum.
So biased.
No. What do you mean? Not at all.
Listen, pal. I got like a speech planned out.
Oh shit.
He wrote it down.
I'm looking at the camera. I've memorized it.
What's your thesis statement?
Get
This
the
is my
Get the
thesis,
crazy,
Greg.
crazy eyes going.
I got the eye of the Jew.
Oh.
And I can't kill Bergevin, but you can say
Listen,
that.
I'm quoting a movie. All right?
Me too. Goons too.
All right. Fair enough. I'll let it ride.
Goon, singular.
It's time to pipe it up. We're
Pipe it
piping
up.
it up right now,
Pipe
folks.
it up, Bob.
Ray Shiro, we have literally almost $30 million in cap space. What are you doing, pal? Make a trade or something. Listen, I know you've been quiet in the offseason. You don't like free agent signings. And, you know, you really can't build contending teams, and we're not really in the space to contend right now. But we're in the space to get better,
Made
and
the
we're
playoffs.
in the space to maybe have our best player resign after next season because Taylor Hall has this year and then next year left. And then if we don't have a good team in place by then, he's walking. So maybe let's have a good team in place by then.
Does
You know?
feel like he's loving New Jersey right now, though.
He does, though.
Does seem like he is.
And I do think he's the next captain. I do. I truly,
Andy Green?
well,
He's
Andy
also
Green's
the
got
next-
like a few years left, but I think if we can re-sign Taylor Hall to a long-term deal, it's also going to turn to a C on his jersey.
Oh yeah.
He's just the type of player where he likes to stay in one spot. He's come out and said that, and he's like, Jersey's my home now. I love playing with Nico. Woo! Love that. But we need some fucking reinforcements, huh? Hey, Corey Schneider's going to be missing the first part of training camp because of his
Saw
hip
that.
surgery. You haven't added anyone on D. I think a full off season and staying in New Jersey with Sammy Vatanen is going to be great for him. He was he put up a shit ton of points on the D end with New Jersey after he got traded. He was really good towards the end of the season and in the playoffs. But we can't really bank on our young guys. Ray, come on, go make a move. Go get Max Patch ready. Put him on the second line LW. I love that. I want that. He fits into our system, too. He's fast. He scores. Go make it happen, Ray. Or go get Jeff Skinner. Or go get Gustav Nyquist. Something. Please.
Mike drops. Mike drops. Is Taylor Hall the future next best winger in the league?
No. Future next best? What does that even mean, also?
I think future and next is a bit
He's,
repetitive.
he's your age.
Ooh, he's old.
He's a 91.
Okay, so when he's 28, he's not the best winger in the league?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe. Playing with Nico, Hey.
I,
Nico also was on her PP2. So I know. Go to the bathroom.
where did you just point to?
In there. So in the meantime, Tyler,
All right.
Beaut or Bum, surprise me.
Oh. No, I'm gonna go bum.
You're gonna go Bum. We're starting off negative here,
Yeah, I was ready.
as always.
I was ready for my bum, so I'll stick with that.
You're always ready for the Bum.
Yes. The Vancouver Canucks.
Ooh, tell me why.
Tell
me why.
Ain't nothing.
I've heard that song literally like 4 times today. Goddamn Backstreet Boys were on Good Morning America, and I woke up to that because my parents were listening to that on the TV. Jesus Christ.
Just jamming out. Anyways, Jay Beagle and Anton Rousseau.
Yikes.
4 years and a $3 million cap hit.
Since when has Jay Beagle deserved that? I mean, he's a
Yeah.
pro athlete. He is very good on the penalty kill. He's a shorthanded specialist.
Great
but-
face-off guy.
Great face-off guy, but sorry, man.
No.
Just saying that.
No.
Sorry, man.
They are both, at best, third-line players. And they're getting paid like second-tier, second-line players. That middle six range. Contracts are better if you just literally slice the years and the dollar amount in half. Perfect deal. Not a bad signing that whatsoever. Vancouver, they need to get younger. They have Hobart and Brockbasser. 2 great young guys. We need more guys, young guys around them. Not aging, grinding out guys who just take up money and cap space in years in a roster spot. Figure it out, Dave Nonis.
Craig, what do you think about Jay Beagle going to Vancouver? What do you think about Vancouver in general?
I don't think Vancouver's a good fit for him, just because you're sort of just going to waste away there because they're not great, but I love Jay Beagle as a hockey player.
For $3 million for 4 years?
For 4 years, too? Isn't he like...
Space, who
Wait,
cares?
isn't Beagle like
He's
31?
33.
33?
Yeah.
Cheese and rice. I mean, so that's the definition of the kind of guy you don't want to pay $3 million when he's 37 years old. I love Beagle, and playoffs, he freaking shows up, man, and he's filthy, but Vancouver's not, in all likelihood, sniffing playoffs. They've got some young guys, so maybe they'll ramp up, but defense is such a question mark. Goalie is such a question mark that
What about Roussel for another
Antoine Roussel?
He's an agitator, though.
$3 million for 4 years though?
You know, it's bad. I'm on a hockey podcast. I couldn't have told you he was in Vancouver.
He's irrelevant.
Exactly right. So, outside of Boser, There's not a lot of
Brock Baser.
Was that like a
That was my Mexican.
yeah?
Bo.
yeah.
What about Bo?
Whisper sweet
Bo Horvat.
nothings.
You don't know Bo?
Bo Horvat's good too, but
I'm Bo, yo.
nobody's. Yikes. Nobody's just impressing me there. I'm sorry. And
They do have some young studs though.
They do, and Canucks were super gung ho about getting Beagle too.
Who's that one Swede that they got?
Elias Pettersson.
Elias? Why did I think he was in? I thought he was in the Rangers system.
That's
for some
Elias
reason.
Anderson.
Damn them Swedes.
Yep.
Peterson, Anderson.
There's a
Okay.
They got some good. Sweden is just like
A quarter of the Sabres development camp was Swedes.
they're piping it up when it comes to their youth development lately.
Oh yeah.
Fabian Zetterlund on the Devils. This dude is like 5'9", benching 265.
Saw
The
that.
dude is an absolute wagon.
I saw
And he's
that.
just like all neck. He's just, I can't even demonstrate.
Definition of a chode.
It. Yes.
In a good way,
Yeah.
obviously.
Who's your bum?
I feel real good about this one, guys.
We started off all negative here.
I'm hoping you didn't mention it when I was gone. Who was
You
your
talked
bum?
on Vancouver.
Excellent. My bum, Robin Leonard. Oh, buddy.
See,
You were an RFA. If the Sabres kept you, you were making, what, $4 million?
Yeah.
They said, nah.
I'm all set.
We're all set on that. We'll see ya when we see ya. He goes to the Isles, which arguably not arguably, they've gotten the worst this offseason. That was said terribly, but you understand the concept I'm saying. They've got the biggest drop-off from
Have they,
end
though?
of the season
They were at
last
the-
year.
Have they?
Worst.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm going to play a little devil's advocate here.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't even need to hear your advocate.
Yes.
Barry Trotz.
What about him?
He's a
Doesn't-
fantastic
he
coach.
still doesn't
If he
play.
can get them to play defense,
No.
He doesn't. He's not on the.
He doesn't have the
team.
people. He doesn't have the people. He just doesn't have the staff to
okay,
do that.
all they lost was Johnny T, and
Yeah, but it's Giant T.
they were one of the highest scoring teams in the league last year.
All they had was Johnny T.
No, that bears all.
Okay, but
And
throw
Jordan
Barzell in a,
and
first center
Anders
role.
Lee and Brock Nelson,
Yeah, but now they
When
don't
you're
have, they don't
trotting
have-
out Anders Lee and Brock Nelson.
Andrew Ladd.
But now now they don't have two centers
Anthony
to support
Beauvillier.
those wingers though. They only have one center now.
Who's their second center even going to be?
Josh Hosang.
They signed Valtteri Filppula.
Oh, they
Oh
did from
my
the
God.
Flyers.
Yeah.
How much they paying him?
A lot.
No,
Way too much.
2.75 for
It's
Too
actually not
much.
terrible.
Only 1
No,
year,
it's not
though.
terrible.
1 year though. It's better than the league.
That's it.
Oh, I'm
fine.
thinking
Leo
of
Karmov.
Leo Komarov.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's like, what is he making? 4.7
So that-
or something like that?
No, 3 for 4 years though.
for 4
I knew
years.
there was a 4 in
and
there
then you
somewhere.
throw a Matt Martin deal in there. You still got the Zizekas. Fucking jokes.
That's between all those fourth line players.
10 mil?
Cizikas, 10.35. Oh wait, no, 12.35.
Nice.
So, Robin Leonard gets to stand behind all of that. You're screwed. Just trying not to kill too many people.
But so all right, before last year though, he had
snuck that in?
two seasons of a 920 save percentage, and an arguably worse Sabres team.
That is solely attributed to shot volume.
Islanders one of the worst defensive teams in the league. He's like a ton of shots.
I don't care what his save percentage is when he's 7 for 35
I care
wins
what
and
the
losses.
Save percentage is what goalies are.
No, they need to
Right by.
come up with some kind of advanced analytic that sort of grades
do.
it.
They do. It's shots from high scoring percentage areas.
Yeah, but I'm saying just grades save percentage on a scale in terms of
Isn't it saves versus XGs or whatever that is?
expected goals.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm thinking just playing in all the factors of where it's at in the game, how much better the other team is, all of that. I mean, Marty, one of our buddies that we played with at Oswego, goalie, will always say, the more shots I get, the better I'm going to be, period. If you're getting the 20 shots a game, you're just not going to have the good stats like that. So to me, save percentage is a very, I don't want to say subjective, but kind of subjective stat.
But
I
also,
think
the
it
more
can be
shots you
bullshit.
get, the
better-
better your save percentage will be hypothetically if you're
Yeah.
a decent goalie.
That's the
Am I making your argument for you?
Well, there's obviously the perfect mix in there, but when you're getting 45 shots a game, Chad Bleepin Johnson is going to have a 915,
Well, if you let in 2
save
goals on
percentage.
20 shots, not that great
No.
save percentage wise. But if you let in 2 goals on 40 shots,
Even if they're shit shots, doesn't matter. Like it just
your save percentage will be a lot higher.
And for whatever reason, that sounds more black and white than it actually is, because when goalies are actually in the game and they're getting that constant work, that totally changes how they're playing that game.
Mm-hmm.
So Leonard's fucked.
Yep. Let's snake it back.
That's how I
Do you got a
conclude.
Butte real quick? Let's snake it back. I want 5 minutes, and then we're gonna do.
Okay. So
Sobriety check.
my Butte we already touched on, so I'll just make it super quick.
Okay.
My Butte is James Neal, because I think he's just stepping into a prime role with Calgary. I think Calgary's a real, even going into last year, I mean, I thought they would do rather well in playoffs. Obviously didn't pan out, but they're one of those teams that could just skirt in, and West Coast, bottom of the bracket, just survives. So I like the James Neal signing. I do. I think Calgary, I like that one. Calgary just need they need oomph. They need more oomph, but he's helping their oomph. Does that make sense?
Absolutely, yes.
It does, right? They had a little bit of oomph.
He's a
They need
catalyst
more
for their oomph.
He's getting in some more oomph. I mean, he's a 25-goal scorer
Yeah,
sleeping.
He doesn't wash his hair.
That's why he's got such great hair.
Slick, greasy. That just adds. That might add to
greaseball.
his goal total. I don't know. Maybe the helmet stays on his head better and he can see better. I don't know. Just saying. I like the Neal signing. That's all. I never really liked Neal either, which is weird, but I've grown to like him in his old age.
He's definitely a dick bag.
He's polarizing. I think
Very
that's a better-
polarizing.
Yeah, I think we don't need to call him a dick bag.
He's a big diver. He's a big diver.
That too.
Hey, so is Neymar. He's a great player.
You need after this podcast, I'm going to show you
Who that?
a KFC commercial from South Africa.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh, okay.
I saw it.
All right.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fucking
All
hilarious.
the little kids.
It's
The
rolling
kids
through the
rolling. The
streets.
guy's literally rolling through the street.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was great. I was laughing so hard at my desk.
Neil does get under people's skin too, though, like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a little agitator,
He's a-
little mini agitator.
He's a
He's a big time agitator.
Is he?
Yes.
What was that? Tom?
He's on the diving list.
G-I-C-K.
B8.
B-A.
Okay.
G.
Who's your Butte?
I gotta think of one.
Okay.
Tyler, who's your Butte?
JVR. Man
Getting
got
paid.
paid. Absolutely got paid.
50 power play points coming at you.
No.
Just Bob's face.
Still,
that power play's gonna be
he had one of the best contracts coming in the season. 4.25 gets bumped up to 7.
Was that one of the best?
4.25.
For back-to-back,
I guess for a 30-goal scorer.
65-point seasons back-to-back.
No.
He's probably going to get another back-to-back-to-back-to-back.
And actually,
65-point seasons.
now that you mention, if you look
Another
at
two more. I was counting the last two.
Okay.
if you look on a per 60 basis too, it's filthy for him because he
Yeah.
was only getting like 14.25 on average ice time.
Yeah.
Like
But
he's
he was on PP1. But, anyways, basically spells the end of Wayne Simmons. And
is this his last
Really?
year?
well, one more year in the contract. He's gonna
That's
get
a tough.
paid too. That $6-7 range.
In Buffalo.
Similar players. JVR, he goes home. He goes back to the team that drafted him. Good for him.
Team that shouldn't have gotten rid of him.
He doesn't go home. He's from New Jersey.
I said close to home.
God damn it. Same thing with you, John Carlson. Fuck you.
It's basically being like Buffalo, Batavia, right? Or what?
No, he's
Fuck off.
well. He's closer. He's a South Jersey kid,
No,
so
no.
Philly is closer.
Fuck off.
But you're not from there. That's like us signing with Toronto, and saying we're from there.
Are you from Utica?
Let's see, Utica.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Point valid. But all right, good for him then. He's close to home now, and got paid.
How good's that power play going to be? My God. Is it really going to be... I'm picturing it as Giroux, Voracek, JVR, Ghost.
It's gonna be Ghost up top, Drew on the left side from the half wall,
Why would
JVR in front of the net.
Couturier? Is he the other
why
one?
would you get like Simmons worked in front of the net though? Why would you
Simmons?
do that? And then you put JV on the second one with like
Because I rate
Konechny.
JVR higher than Wayne Simmons at this point in his career. Wayne Simmons,
But
the
Wayne
best-
Simmons in terms of a net front presence on the power play
and
is...
JVR isn't equal or if not better at net front presence.
I would say Wayne Simmons is better. JVR is a more well-rounded player than Simmons. But net front, Wayno mixes it up. Mixes it up.
JVR is bigger. He pipes it up.
pipes. Boy, does he pipe it.
I see. Like I don't think you should mess with. Stop fucking doing it.
Your computer's gonna be fine, Tyler.
You're just gonna have to wipe up all that stuff after.
Definitely got a virus on there now.
That was good.
Why'd you sound so
but-
surprised?
So I'm a big believer in. You know,
Yeah?
mess with a good thing. That Simmons on that power play worked. I mean, Javier,
Did Philly make the playoffs last year?
yeah,
Did they advance to the second round?
no,
So then what's a good thing?
that power play works.
Somewhat successful power play. Do better.
Okay, I gotta be.
Whatever.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Connor Hellebuck got paid hella bucks.
Oh, you
I had to. I saw that on Twitter today. I'm like,
nerd alert.
I can't.
Nerd
I
alert.
can't not say that. It is right up my alley of comedy.
Right in the wheelhouse.
Just dad jokes.
Bobo, top of the circle, 1T,
Dad
right in the
joke.
wheelhouse.
Let's go. He's there for what? Another 6 years? Is that
6
was
years.
his extension?
6 years.
6375?
137.
6137. Way too many decimals. Figure it out, guys. 6.2.
Yeah. Round it. Make it easy for us.
You know,
I think that's fair, especially if the cap goes up even more. If it escalates up to 82 over the next few years.
Especially
Only
for the most winningest American attendee in one season of all time.
Yep.
only thing is
Somehow passing
he
Ryan Miller.
only had. This is his first full NHL season. He's only had the 1 year. Hasn't necessarily
And-
earned it.
He didn't even start it as a starter either.
Well, it only took 2 games for his teammates to get.
Just saying.
They
He
get,
didn't
"See
he
you later,
didn't
bud."
he didn't have all of offseason to come into the year thinking,
Yep.
I'm the starting goalie, I'm the go-to guy.
See how he does. I hope he does good.
I'm pulling for him.
I like Winnipeg. They're a good young team. I mean, can't go wrong with that.
USA could use another goalie too.
Yeah. I like it. It's a good signing, I think.
Still a little bit of a gamble on Winnipeg's part though, but
Oh, yeah. That's what I just said.
there's just no better options for them. What else are they gonna do?
Oh, no.
What else would they do?
You have to pay the guy.
I like it.
I like the team.
He's a crazy person.
Aren't all goalies? They'll.
I don't know. It's
For those listening, I'm just doing the little eye twitch.
It's
that goes
been
back
the
and
Braden
forth,
Holtby.
The Holtby
the
and
Braden Holtby.
Hellpuck dial.
It's been rumored Marty Biron and Marty Brodeur are two of the most normal human beings out there.
Right?
Instigators.
Yep. I
It's
heard
been rumored. Did you hear that, Bob?
No, I'm looking up a trivia question for Tyler.
No.
Marty Brodeur, one of the most normal human being goaltenders out there, as is Marty Biron,
So-
allegedly.
So I think
By the
he.
way,
Yeah. Which one would you like?
surprised me. I had green and blue so far. We got red and yellow left for me. What's red?
That's
Crack open the old longboard Island Lager. I mean, I used to longboard in college. I was one of those douchebags.
Still one.
Okay, I have a great hockey trivia question for you.
I like this. Can we just go into this now? I'm really excited.
Yes.
Greg was pumping the tires on it, whatever trivia question he has.
Oh, mine's so fucking good.
All right. So,
Can
sobriety test.
I lead it off? It's time for the sobriety test for Tyler. Pew, 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 pew.
I'm gonna go.
Baby goats. Tyler.
Put the laptop down. Put it away. No cheating.
Right.
Simmer. Fuck.
All right. I'm ready. Let's do it. Doing hockey first?
Hockey first.
Hockey first. Like it.
I got
Always.
I got to preface. I'm not giving for folks at home. No multiple choice, no listings. It is a one answer question. But
Yes.
we can still preface it, you know. Hey. All right.
Okay. Let's do it. Come on.
4 Americans to win the Conn Smythe Trophy.
Oh.
In 2011, 2012, 2013, 3 Americans won it in a row. Who's the one outlier? That obviously 3 of the 4 won it in a row.
What were the years?
11, 12, 13. This person obviously did not win it then. Who is that person? And he's American. There only have been 4 Americans to win the Conn Smythe trophies.
Oh, okay,
In 2011,
okay.
2012, 2013, American, all won the Conn Smythe trophy for the playoff MVP. Who is the non-person to win it in a row there?
11, 12, 13.
So, here,
Tim Thomas.
Yep. And Quick and Kane.
Yep.
Or the other two. I don't remember in the specific order.
Tim Thomas.
12 was Quick.
Yep.
13 was
Fuck,
Kane.
I forgot about Tim Thomas.
So therefore, there's one more American out there
Okay.
who has won the Conn Smythe Trophy. Name that said player.
Oof.
Do 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 do.
All right, you're running out of time quickly. I don't care what the sounds like.
I'll give you a hint. He won it in the 90s. I
know. Brian Leach.
Yep. Okay. I gave you too big of a hint there.
Oh,
too big.
score.
If I didn't give you that, would you have guessed it?
No.
Ah, fuck me.
So
All
does that?
that counts? That's that. No more hints. No more hints.
You got to be ruthless, Bob.
Yeah.
You got to be
That's a
ruthless.
good question. That was a very good question.
Thank
You ready?
Yeah.
Hockey question number 2. Who is the highest scoring family in NHL history?
Sutters.
The Hulls.
That's what I. At dinner.
No.
That's what
no,
I was.
No. We had this question before. The Sutters.
It's the Hulls.
Sutters.
Hulls. I think you're mispronouncing Hulls. Look it up.
No.
I don't need to look it up. I know what my stat
Family?
is. Family. Hulls.
Family.
Highest scoring family.
Points.
Scoring.
Goals.
Scoring.
Goals.
Look it up, Tyler.
Oh, my
The-
1 for 2.
The Sutters are the highest points by siblings.
Siblings?
Right.
Okay, maybe.
That's still family.
Family includes parents and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's only
But
two
if it's
Halls.
Brett and Bobby Hall, I mean, how many good Sutters were there in the league?
8.
You're going to make me look up my own trivia question to get you
Yes.
with.
No, we're not gonna look this up on air. We're gonna do this out of air.
All right.
I will
On
put it
hockey.
in the video
No.
regardless.
First article says Sutters in second.
So you're right. 1 for 2.
Yeah, whatever.
Tyler,
Yeah, whatever.
time for non-hockey time.
Peasant knowledge.
Peasant knowledge, go F yourself. Croatia has made the World Cup final.
Love this.
They are the second smallest country to make the World Cup final. Who's the smallest country to make a World Cup
Oh,
final?
I know this.
Oh, starts with a U.
Maybe, maybe not.
Croatia only had 4 million
Fuck, I
people,
can't
right?
Pronounce it.
You can't pronounce it.
Can't Uganda?
No!
Sorry?
Uganda?
No, I'm taking that.
Wait.
Uganda is a country from Africa that is incorrect. It's ooh.
I thought it was Iceland.
No,
Huh.
Uruguay.
Ah, fuck me. It starts with a U though.
It does.
Fuck.
Why did I think it was
My
Iceland?
eyes I was like, oh shit.
How big is Iceland?
They're small. They're like 300,000 people. They might be the smallest to make the World Cup, but they're not the smallest to make the World Cup final. Like to actually win the
Oh,
trophy.
I missed that piece. Okay.
I literally heard this on a podcast yesterday.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as that's all they were talking about when Croatia
yeah.
beat England. It's like, and Croatia, the second smallest country ever to qualify for the World Cup
Shucks.
I mean,
final.
how terrible is that though? Because Croatia's got all 4 million people, and that's like one major city in the United States.
It's easier
yes.
to develop your players when it's your biggest sport. That's all you guys fucking play there.
It's
And you have a smaller
basically
country.
Sweden with hockey.
Yes. That's a fair
What's that
comparison.
one town in Sweden where everybody comes from?
Exactly.
Oslo.
I think you're right. Well, no, Oslo's Finland.
Oslo is Finland, yeah. It's
Hels-
a really
is it
we've talked
no,
about this.
Helsinki's also Finland.
We've talked
Shit.
about this on the pod
No.
before.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm in reruns. It's just fascinating.
1 for 3, Tyler.
You ready?
Yep. I don't know why I said yep. I'm ready too.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
This
I'm
is
ready.
this is a cheeky question. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself for this. What is Michael Jordan's, aka MJ, middle name?
Oh, holy fuck.
Right?
I mean,
Commonly known as MJ. What's his middle name?
this is
What? It's a non-hockey question. It's a great trivia question if you ask me. Michael
Peter.
Blank. Are you saying he's MP Jordan? What just happened there? You've already got the
I've
hint
never
of it
heard-
starts
I've-
with a J. His name's MJ. That's his
Yeah,
nickname.
because Michael Jordan.
Oh, you get. Oh.
Wait, so wait,
That's a hint. That's a hint.
wait. So his MJ is not from Michael Jordan.
I
It's
guess now that I'm considering it, I don't actually know what his nickname's based off of, but it applies to his middle name as well.
John.
Jeffrey.
Fucking
Michael
Jeffrey?
Michael
Really?
Jeffrey Jordan.
Jeffrey?
Michael Jeffrey
What a
Jordan.
nerd name that is. Jeffrey?
God.
I actually wonder where if
All
his
right,
nickname.
this is rattling now because it's MJ, Michael Jordan, not Michael.
He could be MJ squared. M double J.
No,
I'd be willing to bet he's called MJ because it's Michael Jordan.
Well,
it has to be.
I think it's funny that you went Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Only because nobody calls him Michael Jeffrey MJ. It's Michael Jordan.
Peter.
I don't know.
All right,
Schooled you. So what'd you go? 1 for 4?
1 for 4. Let's wrap it up, guys.
He got lucky too.
He did.
You're Bob. I don't want to attribute this to you.
It is my fault.
No more hints
No
from
more
here on
hints.
out.
We got to be savage mode only. Pipe it up.
Boo.
Guys, thank you for listening, watching on YouTube. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all the social. Go
All the
to
work.
Patreon too soon. Putting that together.
Yep.
Subscribe. Give us a couple $. For the cause. Beers are expensive.
It all goes to, it's just for the boys.
Yeah,
For
you
the
know.
boys.
It's for the.
Ferda. Yeah, we'll figure something out to repay, though, because that's how Patreon works. You guys give us something, we give you back something in return.
Shirts, stickers.
No, people are going to pay for the shirts.
I like it.
We're going to be charging 20,
Koozies.
22, $25.
Standard going rate.
Yeah.
Maybe some of those nice stickers though that you had,
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. You'll get something other than our awesome content.
Exactly. And our faces.
I'm all right.
I'm just trying to think of those old what you retweeted, the old MasterCard commercials with
With Hasek.
but for everything else, there's MasterCard. I forgot how it goes
Oh
though
my
with
God.
Oh,
with the
it-
priceless.
For having
Some things are
buying
price-
like a slinky, priceless.
Yeah, priceless. I really fucked
By
that
the way,
up.
best
Bob,
goalie ever.
proceed.
Not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
Why again? No.
All right, we'll
stop.
get into this.
Guys, follow us on social, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, at Sticks and Beers Podcast. Go to the www.sticksandbeers.com to visit our website. Check out Tyler's blog posts on there. There's a comment section. Let him know what you think.
Chirp me.
If you got to
Come
chirp
at
him,
me.
feel free.
It's
I
super
can
easy.
take it.
FYI, it's super easy.
It
guys.
is.
He's worked up
I
right now,
will
and you
fire
haven't
back.
even chirped him.
Yeah.
on.
What else?
He
What
goes-
else?
yeah.
What else? Coach Tony's Hot Sauce, cthotsauce.com.
Wegman stops.
Any local grocer.
Hearts.
Just heat and eat. It's so simple. It's delicious. Try it out.
It goes great with beer, like this Kona Brewing Co. that we had on the Sticks and Beers podcast tonight.
Great
Check that
segue.
out.
Cheers, Bice.
Greg, did you have something to say?
I've just never heard Tyler pronounce something so specifically than heat and eat. Every time he says those 3 words,
He practices.
He
it in the
really-
mirror.
I've
He
been
practices it.
really enunciates.
And eat.
Why can't he do that with the rest of his life?
Because I get so,
You
Brain
read so
goes
many
like 10,000
statistics, you
miles
think
an
that
hour.
you'd be able to pronounce it every
No.
time.
Just saying.
no, so I can read a lot of stuff. I just can't sound it out.
Your precision when it comes to
Dyslexic.
Coach Tony's is commendable.
Well,
It is.
the old family friend. I grew up with him. I gotta
Support the squad.
brand. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We're all for the brand.
Guys, send us a DM if you want a T-shirt. We're gonna be getting a second batch going towards the end of the towards the end of the summer, towards the beginning of the next season, towards around training camp maybe. We'll see. Any other closing remarks?
Oh, like and subscribe to us on YouTube or iTunes.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Get a Coach Tony's gift basket.
If you
What's
yeah,
that? Wait, run that back again for the people.
folks?
That
We're
was
running
bad.
a contest all summer. I've only
Terrible.
seen 3. I've only seen 3 reviews on iTunes.
Don't make me win this contest.
2 of them are from close family friends of the podcast. If you want a gift basket, if you want a shirt, you got to rate and review. Go on the laptop
Mouse and a Harley.
because I, for some reason, can't seem to get it to work on a phone. So use your laptop, rate review. That is with a hard
It
T.
helps us
Rate.
up.
Rate.
You know, the little. While you're doing that, the little. I don't know.
It helps our statistics and
Yeah.
helps us get noticed
That's
better.
awesome.
It's all analytics.
It's
you
all
know?
analytics. That's basically what it is. And with that, you guys, it's been real.
It's been fun.
But it has been real fun there, folks.
Tyler, don't scream into the mic, and we'll see you next time.
Foot!